Yo, what's that word, man? Back again, once again, with another one. Your boy Marty Keys TV, man. Man, I didn't want this to come to this point, man. I swear, I didn't want it to get to this point, but it is what it is, man. They done locked my boy Lil Durk up, man. They done arrested folks on charges of murder for hire and the murder of Quando Rondo affiliate Lil Pab. Dirk was arrested by the Broward County Police Department in Broward County, Florida last night, and he's held on a United States Marshal hold, which means that the feds has indicted Lil Durk on charges of murder for hire and accidental murder. Well, I ain't gonna call it accidental. Well, I don't know if it's accidental. I don't think that the person that got unalive was the person that was on the hit that was supposed to get hit, but um they have arrested Lil Durk on these charges, man. According to WSVN 7 News, Lil Durk could face the death penalty if found guilty of the murder for hire charges in California. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is sad, man. It's a sad situation. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is a whole sad situation. Um, man, folks had made it. He made it out. He made it out the trenches. And he was able to amass a lifestyle for himself and his family, a wealthy lifestyle. He was able to climb to the top of the rap game, the entertainment game, and sad situation, man. I hate to see how people's go like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I hate to see how people keep falling to these circumstances, man. Um, Especially the ones that made it. You know, the ones that made it out of a bad situation that actually made it into a different lifestyle. Um, he got a lot of kids. I think Lil Durk, if I'm not mistaken, man, Lil Durk got upward to like at least 7 to 10 kids. I'm not sure the exact amount. Um, Most of his kids are young. I know he got. I think his oldest son is probably, I want to say, maybe around 12 or something like that now. And coming up as a young male to lose your dad like this in a situation like this is going to be hard. Shout out to Dirk and his family, man. Shout out to everybody involved, man. And this is all a sad situation. I'm not even gonna lie. This situation stems from all the way back in 2020, man, when the unaliving of King Von happened, when King Von and Quando Rondo got into a fight outside of a Atlanta hookah lounge, and King Von was he was shot after that alleged. I mean, not alleged. After that incident, he was shot by one of Quando Rondo's affiliates, Lil Tim, and it just stems from that point. All I gotta say is, you know, ever since King Von, the passing of King Von, rest in peace to that man also. Ever since the passing of King Von, um, the internet has been really pressuring Dirk to do something. And coming from the background that them guys come from, um, they come from a background of, you know, something happened to one of their guys or whatever, that they feel the need that they have to get get back, or it's like an eye for an eye type thing. do something to one of my peoples, I got to do something to you or one of your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And this situation, it stems and it stems from, you know, even before that. Drill, everybody knows drill is a music genre that came from Chicago, pretty much came from Chicago. Um and it's basically it talks about the streets. It talks about the life of a savage. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to even 2012, 2011, or whatever, when drill first started, it's been this ever since that. So if you go to even all the Chicago guys or whatever who then came up outside of Chief Keef, even Chief Keef too, because Chief Keef has lost a lot of people that he loved also due to drill. And sad thing is even all the way from that point, which was 2011, 2010-ish or whatever, and now that it's 2024, we still dealing with it. And now, you know, one of our biggest rap legends coming out of Chicago has been indicted for a murder for hire plot. Well, murder for hire, not plot, but murder for hire, because somebody's life was taken in the process. Um, man, you know, I like Lil Durk, man. Lil Durk really is one of my favorite rappers, man. I can honestly say that I listen to a lot of Lil Durk music. Um, at this point in time in my life, he one of the newer guys that I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's a sad situation, man. Um, I don't know, you know, and the thing is this is not a state case. This is a federal case, and being that this is a federal case, it's going to be hard for my boy to come off of this situation. Um, you know, you know what, man? I had posted. I can't find the comment I had posted. I don't know what page I posted it on, but I posted last week when Dirk got the key to the city where he was at. I think it was a key to somewhere in Chicago or Illinois. But I know that he had got the key to the city. And I remember posting on that post. I remember commenting on that same post saying, man, you know what happened to the people after they get the key to the city. Um, and if I could find that comment and timestamp it, you'll see that it was said a week ago. It's like this. They wait for you to get to the top. You know, if you're doing anything that could get you any kind of situation with the law and you're on top, they're gonna come and get you, man. Listen, these people is watching. I mean, even looking at the Young Thug trial, right? These people are watching. They are watching. They are lurking. They are viewing people's posts. They listening to these songs. They they building cases. They building cases off of a lot of these things. So if anybody got anything going on in the street and they're on top of anything, if they're on top of the music game, if they're on top of anything, it's going to be a matter of time before they come and get you. They're going to let you get to the point where you are sitting on top of the world before they come swooping in. Um, One thing about it, man, you're not going to beat the United States government. They know. Big Brother knows everything. They know everything that we all do. The internet, honestly, is a tool for these people to really monitor everything that everybody is doing. That's why I don't get so many people out here being involved in so many whatever crimes or whatever things that they have going on in these beefs and stuff, and they put all of the business on the internet. I just don't understand why. If it's like, is are you trying to go to jail at this point? You know what I mean? Like, are you trying to go to jail? It's sad, man. Like I really feel bad for this whole thing. Um this is bad. This is a bad situation. And like I said, man, this is gonna be hard for Dirk to get out of, man. From what I'm hearing, to tell you the truth, I'm hearing that there are records of credit cards being used that's linked to Lil Durk. Um, things bought as far as weapons to use in the crimes, um, rental cars, rooms, plane tickets, everything. At this, and all of this is time stamped. I'm hearing that somebody's actually telling, which that right there in itself is what sums up most of everything that we have going on in this point right now. That pretty much sums up what we have that's going on in the street. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. At this point in time in the world that we live in now, you are not going to commit a crime with people or have anybody else involved in a crime that you have going on, and you gonna get scot-free. Somebody is going to tell on you. Nobody is going to take a charge and looking at life in prison or maybe the death penalty when these people get the pulling. One thing I can tell you for certain, and it's a saying that an OG always told me back in the day, right? Everybody is a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is a gangster out here in these streets until the police come knocking at the door. Margaret, what's up, Margaret? Grand rising to you also, sweetheart. Everybody is a gangster until the police come knocking. Once the police come knocking, the police is the biggest gangster out there. The federal, especially the feds. You know what I mean? They the biggest gangsters out here. Once they come, somebody is gonna crack, especially if you got multiple people that's involved in these situations. Somebody is gonna crack. It don't matter how much money you got, it don't matter how much status you have, somebody is gonna crack. And from what I'm hearing from people around the internet, I don't know, so it's not factual. I'm just stating what I heard from other people around the internet. Is that supposedly an individual that Lil Durk stopped affiliating himself with um at some point in time in a recent time. I guess he took it upon himself to go and tell on him, to go and tell on the whole thing, to tell on the whole operation. Somebody by the name of OTF Jam, is what I'm hearing. I never heard of him, never seen him, but apparently he's a former Lil Durk affiliate, and Lil Durk cut him off uh within the last year or so. And I know it was a point in time where Lil Durk was changing his life, which he been changing his life lately as of late. I know he became a Muslim. He's been really practicing his faith. He's been doing a lot of community service for his area. Like I just said, he got the key to the city just last week. Um, this sounds a lot like another case that's going on right now. Because at the same time, P. Diddy had just got the key to the city somewhere right before his um case came about. Listen, man, I'm telling everybody right now, if you got any kind of crime going on, or if you're doing any crime, you better either do it by yourself, that way you and only you know it, or leave it all alone. Don't even try to even get into it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even try to even do anything to get yourself out of here, because them people is coming, man. But let's look at the charges that they got Lil Durk with. Um, and we were just talking last night about, him, the possibility of him getting charged. And not even 3 hours after that live that I put on last night, Lil Durk was arrested um for the murder for hire of Quando Rondo's affiliate, Lil Pat. Man, it's a sad situation, bro. But this is what we got going on right now. Um, let me see what we got going on. Okay. Charged him. Oh man. Lil Durk. It's crazy. Lil Durk charged with murder for hire, associates for retaliation, King Bond's death. Rapper Lil Durk was arrested in South Florida on Thursday on a murder for hire charge. Durk, whose real name is Durk Banks, is currently in Broward County on a U.S. Marshal's hold, according to jail records. No other detail about the murder for hire charge has been made available. However, his arrest happened on the same day that an indictment was unsealed against 5 members of Durk's Only the Family Music business group for conspiracy to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. It's unclear if Durk's murder for hire charge is connected with the indictment or a different case. A California grand jury indicted the following OTF members. We know all of those guys. The indictment details the deadly shooting of rapper King Von in Atlanta and is alleged retaliation shooting in Los Angeles that killed Surveillance Robinson, a cousin of Georgia rapper Quando Rondo. What the indictment saying? The indictment basically said conspiracy to use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. U.S. Code 18, whatever. Use, carry, and discharge firearm and machine gun in possession of such firearms and furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death, possession of a machine gun. So somebody must have got caught with the machine gun, because they saying it's a possession of a machine gun. So I'm thinking, being that somebody must have got caught with the machine gun. I don't know, but I always thought that if you're getting charged with the possession of something, means you got caught with it. Grand jury charges at the time are relevant to this incident. Defendants Kayvon London Grant, also known as AKA Cuz, AKA Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, AKA Didi, Austin Houston, AKA Boogie, and they don't say co-conspirators 1 through 5 were members or associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which among other things produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago, Illinois area. Defendants Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago, Illinois. Wow. Man, you see that what they doing, it's not about the music no more. That's not the scapegoat no more. The music is not the scapegoat no more, people. They don't care if you got a record label no more. They starting to look at your record labels as gangs. They looking at your record labels as criminal organizations. They don't care if it's a record label no more. On or about November 6, 2020, a high-ranking OTF member got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an association of TB, I guess TB must be Quando Rondo, During the fight, an association of TB pulled out a gun and shot Davon Bennett, which is King Von, multiple times, killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator one made clear in coded language that co-conspirator one would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make a payment to anyone who took part in the killing of TB, which is Quando Rondo, for his role in Davon Bennett King Von's murder. On or about August 18th, 2022, the conspirators learned that TB Quando was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, as alleged in the counts 1 and 2 after learning that Quando's location, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 travel. So look, co-conspirator 2 and co-conspirator 1, they're not naming. So that could, I'm not sure, but that could mean that these might be the people who is shelling out this information. So co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering Quando Rondo. On the same day, August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles. Number 4, as alleged in counts 1 and 2 on August 19th, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill Quando Rondo by gunfire, including a fully automatic firearm, resulting in the death of SR, which is Lil Pat, Quando Rondo's cousin. Man, somebody took a private jet to go on a hit is nuts. Somebody taking a private jet to go on the hit is nuts. Lifestyle Vlogs, what's up, bro? Man, it's looking crazy out here, bro. Lifestyle, listen, it's looking crazy out here, man. It ain't looking good for him. That's crazy. Margaret said they are truly humbling the hip hop culture, and it seems as though the artists are basically committing genocide. Though, damn, Margaret, you know what? This is honestly what I think they've been wanting. I think this is just another part of, just like back in the day when they rounded up all of the powerful black organizations back in the day, like the Black Panther Party and some other what was it? Some other things that had, like even the whole situation with like Larry Hoover and all of those guys, and they've been wanted. So basically, the hip hop artists and these record labels and stuff right now, they are the same as what the Black Panther Party was back in the day in the eyes of the feds. If you got any type of organization going on where there are any types of crimes being committed, you going down. It's not a if or when, but it's gonna happen. They're gonna come and get you. It's showing. Look at P. Diddy. They waited till this man thought that he was the biggest power in the world. If y'all don't think that they knew what P. Diddy was doing all of these years, they been knowing what P. Diddy been doing. They been knowing what's been going on with Lil Durk and them. What the feds do, they will let you crash all the way out. They will let you compile. One thing about the feds, once they come, they got enough evidence for you to go. That's why they have a conviction rate of like 97%. Like I think the only people to beat the feds, I think John Gotti might have beat him and I think like somebody like I want to say Al Capone or somebody beat him too. And the way that they got them out of the way was they got them out of the way by the IRS, tax fraud. They talking about they taking out all who was trying to ruin Hollywood and is opening up the new world of YouTubers, rappers, etc. Listen, I'm telling the YouTubers everything. I'm telling everybody. The YouTubers too. It ain't just the rap, it's not the rappers. The YouTubers, if you got power, you got a lot of money, and you doing anything out here right now, dealing with any types of crimes, they gonna get you. They gonna come and get you. The feds. Listen, I'm I'm not even sure about these raffles that people are doing on the internet. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even sure about all of the money that a lot of these people is making from these raffles, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I always thought that the raffles was like part of like a lottery or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm thinking, what I know is that a lottery is basically illegal. So, like, even with the YouTubers that's doing these raffles, man, they got to make sure that their T's is crossed and that all of their I's is dotted, because they don't think that the feds that's seeing them, if there's any illegal activity involved in these raffles and stuff like that, the feds gonna let you miss enough until they got enough to come and get you. And when they come and get you, they gonna put all of this against you. It's gonna be no way that you gonna come from up under it. You know what I mean? And this is what happened in the Lil Durk. Think about it. All of this stuff that's been going on with Lil, this ain't just start with Lil Pab and Quando Rondo. Man, it's been going on. I mean, they probably got enough evidence on Lil Durk and OTF from way back when. This probably not even the last thing that they go drop on them. Honestly, you know what I think is going to happen next? I think that right now it's a conspiracy charge, but I think once they start rounding people up, I think they're going to make it into a RICO case. I think it's going to come out as a RICO case, because I think they're going to start compiling new stuff. That's why they haven't said what they charged Durk with yet. They just said that they charged him with murder for hire. You know what I mean? They might have more murder. I'm not saying that he was involved in any other murder for hires, but what I am saying is it's been a lot of speculation over these years, and there's been a lot of lyrics that have been put out, a lot of internet posts that's been put out. Fans sit back and watch to build that case up. Exactly. They go build that case, and once they got that case, once they got enough that they need, they coming to get you. And the worst thing about this case right here, man, that I seen is Lil Durk and them is they are facing the death penalty in this charge. So if you fight it, if you go to trial, so basically in California, you know they still got the death penalty. And having a gun in California is a no-no. California is like New York. Having a gun in California is a real no-no. And for to have a machine gun in California, to commit a murder, listen, they gonna go for the death penalty, bro. And I know it's a fair charge, but what the feds gonna do, they go line it up. They go come with a plea. They go want people to plead. They go want people to see if they can bring down anybody else. You know what I'm saying? They want you to talk. If you get to talking to the feds, if you know anything on anybody else, they'll give you the pleas. You still gonna do time. They gonna give you these pleas though, but they'll take the death penalty off the table. And see, that's what. But see, with Durk, it's a catch-22, because with Durk, it's like either you go tell, or you go snitch on something or do something, or you go take the plea, or you go try to take it to trial. You basically can't take this to trial with the evidence that they got against you. Just having a credit card linked to your business, just this dude taking a private jet to go kill somebody. Like who has that amount of money to go take a private jet to go kill somebody, to go unalive somebody, should I say? I don't know how YouTube be acting with these words, but who takes a private jet to go unalive somebody? Margaret said, I did 4 years fair time in 3 states. Trust me, I know. Margaret, you did 4 years? Hey, Margaret, shout out to you, Margaret. I know it's not nothing to glorify, but anybody, I can say like this. Anybody who done been behind that wall and made it out to be to do, to be able to live their life in a better way, I salute you, Margaret. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, Margaret. um, they say your boy Corey SSG living out a trailer. Man, look, lifestyle blogs. Let me tell you something about Corey SSG, man. Man, every time I look at Corey SSG on one of his lives talking about whatever it is that he got going on and whatever, I just say to myself, like, yo, this boy is a fraud, bro. Like, I honestly like see through Corey SSG. Everything that he says, everything that he talks about, he's a fraud. Just the way that he act, like the way that his mannerisms and the way that he just go about how he just his little antics or whatever. It just screams fraud to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always been a pretty decent judge of character, and I can see a fraud from a long ways away. And like I said, I seen him walking around Rick Ross car show one day when I was out there, and even then in person, he just looked like he's a fraud, bro. Like, I don't know, man. He just looked like everything about him is just a fraud. That whole thing with Durk and OTF been years in the making. Exactly, because you got to think, lifestyle. Let's go back to, like I said, let's go back to 2011. The whole drill scene when since drill started. Look at Chicago in a whole. I wish Boss Lady was in here because she from Chicago. But look at Chicago in a whole. South side, east side, west side, Chicago, the inner city. That's their culture. You know what I mean? It is basically their culture to get back. You do something to one of my peoples or whatever, we going to do something to one of your folks or two of your folks or you or whoever. They're going to go and risk lives, limbs, and everything else to go and try to make something happen. And you know what? Even in Chicago, like now with the youngest coming up, and this is not even Lil Durk and them generations that's out there right now. This is more like the younger ones coming up. Because I think Durk them is rounding like 30 years old. I'm talking about the 18, the 17, 20 years old that's out there right now. Listen, these little motherfuckers is crazy. I seen a video the other night, right? I forgot where I seen it at. But the video was of like, if y'all familiar with that dude Shamar, I think he like the gay dude, the little gay dude or whatever that got like the crooked back that be on a lot of these 120v1s and stuff like that. The Shamar guy. So anyway, Shamar was somewhere in Chicago. From what I heard, it was Chicago, but he was somewhere in Chicago, like at a gas station, right? And what happened was he seen these two dudes that, they came up on him. They had their phones out. They was on live and they was taking pictures with him or whatever. And they was like, yeah, Shamar. So he taking pictures with the guys or whatever. One of the dudes pulled a gun out and was like on live saying, we was about to go kill somebody and we ran up on Shamar. They both had masks on. They both had gloves on. I believe them, G. Like, honestly, I believe them dudes was really on a hunt to go kill somebody when they see Shamar. But look how fast that could have turned out a whole different type of way. Because what if one of them dudes would have been on some clout chasing shit or some hating shit and would have popped Shamar right there or whatever. And Shamar just minding his own business. It's a dangerous world that we living in out here, people. So I'm telling you. Chief Keef and Gotti next. Margaret, I don't know about Chief Keef because I don't think that Chief Keef was really putting. I don't think Chief Keef was out here doing no. Well, I think Chief Keef basically once he got paid, once he got rich, I think Chief Keef got up out of there. Excuse me. I think Chief Keef got up out of there and moved. He moved out to like Calabasas or something, and never really came back to Chicago. I think he just recently came back to Chicago to do a performance like not too long ago, and this was his first time in years going back to Chicago. As far as Gotti, I don't want to put it on nobody, but hey, everything that's lining up and everything that's looking like how it's looking, it's looking like that it could fall on Gotti. The only ace in the hole that Gotti got for real that I can say is that his brother is no longer with us no more. So I feel like if anything that had happened prior to his brothers being unalived, Gotti could get from up under that by basically saying that it wasn't him, but it was his deceased brother. You know what I'm saying? The only way I can see that Gotti goes down for anything, if they have any wiretaps of him doing anything, like his actual voice, or they have him on camera doing anything, or if somebody is willing to come and basically testify that Gotti has personally paid them to go make any type of hits. Now, Black Youngster, on the other hand, I think Black Youngster might be if anybody to go from CMG, it probably would be Black Youngster, because Black Youngster has his name has been involved. And like I said, I'm not saying that none of this is true, but I'm just saying from speculation on how I see things going on. But Black Youngster is basically the one who, from what I am understanding and heard, is the one who been out here really putting in that work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everyday PJ, what's up, man? This is the new YSL. Hey, everyday hey, PJ, you know what? I don't think it stopped here, PJ, to tell you the truth. I don't think it stopped here. I think, I think YSL had been doing a lot too. Where if you go back to Young Thug old videos and watch his old interviews and stuff like that, a lot of stuff was being said, a lot of stuff was being speculated, a lot of stuff was being put in music. But the thing is, that's why they have so many, they had so much evidence against YSL. But the thing with YSL, and the thing that's different with OTF and YSL, is YSL case is a state case. And the prosecution, for the Fulton County prosecution, or the state of Georgia prosecution, or whatever, Fonnie Willis' office has basically blundered that case to the point where YSL may walk from that. You know what I mean? Get up under that. Now, if this was the feds against YSL, it'll be a whole different story right now. It'll be a whole different story right now. Fulton County, I think Fonnie Willis was trying to make a name for herself out here, and she put her office or whatever, Miss Love and them and Hilton and them on it. They fouled up because they didn't know what they was doing. And I think the YSL lawyers are far more superior than the prosecution. And that's what caused that case to go awry how it is. YSL pretty much got lucky. You know what I mean? They got lucky. If this was a fair, if that was a fair case, we'll be talking about a different story right now involving that YSL case. Lil Durk got a fair case going on where he's being charged right now from the feds. He's being held in Broward County, Florida, right now on a U.S. Marshal's hold. So that means that he has a fair case pending. His charges are coming from the feds, and the fact that the crime that was committed was across plenty state lines, because they said that these people came from Chicago and made this hit all the way in California. So the thing that I can say is that's what's going to go on in the OTF trial. It's man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm not even gonna cap. It ain't looking good for my boy Durk, man. It ain't looking good for Durk. It's hard to beat them people, man. It's hard to beat the fans. I'm telling you, hey man. Sometimes all I gotta say is this, right? If the fans come to Lil Durk with a plea deal and tell Lil Durk that he could get that he'll serve 20 years right now. If they come to him and say that he could serve 20 years if he plead out, you know what? I think I would take that plea, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take that plea for the 20 years, especially if I know that all of these allegations is true. I'm not going to try to take that to trial. I'm not going to try to take that to trial and face getting a death penalty. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to plea out. Lifestyle vlogs, you thinking like I'm thinking. Either way, it's over for Durk. It's sad news. It's sad to say, bro. It's kind of a somber day for me because, like I said, Durk was one of my favorite rappers. Favorite new rappers. But it's what you saying, lifestyle is true, bro. It's over for bro, man. It's over for him, man. I just feel bad for his kids and the people that's coming up. His members even working with Danny and Sherelle done made a whole podcast together. Oh, you talk about Corey, man. Hey, look, that chick Danny is wild, man. I honestly just heard of this lady when she started dating Corey. And ever since then, I knew it. I knew when she first started dating Corey that she was something else, man. Just by the way she would talk to him on live, and just by some of the stuff she was doing. I think one day she was like hitting him. She was like smacking him, like she was like smacking him in his face or something. It was like sitting at a table or something, and he went live, and it was like she was smacking him, but they was making it like she was just playing. And I said then, like, yo, whoever this chick is, Corey that started dating, it ain't gonna be the same situation as it was with the other shorty he was dating, Carmen. This chick right here wound up. I think Danny will put knife in somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think Danny will really put knife in somebody if you cross her the wrong way. I'm trying to tell you. Margaret, that's crazy work. That is crazy work. These youngest crashing out for clout and a few thousand. Man, you know what? Lifestyle vlogs, these youngest crashing out, period. These like, all right, I don't even live in a big city in Virginia, right? Yo, these people, these youngers around here, I swear they want to. You got people, the city that I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, right? The city that I'm from is not even a 10-mile radius. You feel me? The radius is not even 10 miles long. These youngins has went to school, then came up with each other and everything, all these throughout their whole years. These youngins don't even live from each hood to each hood is not even 2 miles apart from each other. You got these kids out here who don't have no reason to be beefing with people that they are beefing with. Somebody just got unalive like last week. I seen on the news the other night that they looking for 3 or 4 other people who went into an apartment complex and shot up some people in a playground or whatever. They got them on camera, but they all had hoods on. And man, I'm thinking it's like these people, they don't even want clout. These people just want to be what they hear in these rap songs. They want to be, they looking at catching a body nowadays. What my boy Tupac said back in the day. Tupac had a song that said, niggas busted shots like they lost their mind, like 25 to life never crossed their mind. Listen, These kids do not realize that, yo, uh, these people, once you catch one of these charges, it's a possibility that you ain't gonna never come home no more. It ain't no reason to start crying. It ain't no reason to start snitching. If you out here doing stuff in these streets and you get caught for what you doing, why? And you was in the streets trying to be big dog and this and that and the third, and you trying to gain a name and this and that and the third, and you get caught up in the streets and the police come and get you, and then you sitting across from these room full of these white folks and they dictating what your life is. Don't get the snitching now, bro. Don't get the telling on other people now, because you should have been thinking about all of this before. You should have been thinking about all of this before, when you was running around thinking that you could pop somebody and catch a hat. You know what I'm saying? Or what they call it in nowadays is catching hats. You know what I mean? Don't get the telling and crying now and think that you're supposed to come home. That's what you should have been doing. Why the hell these young kids can't go to school no more, G? Like, why they can't go get an education? Why they can't go try to get a good job to make some money? They are here broke, running around trying to kill people. That's crazy. Trying to unalive people. My bad. Cameron, what's up? Hey, Cameron, how you feeling today, Cameron? How you feeling today? I know you was on one last night. Cameron, my girl, though. What's happening though? She said, hey, everybody in the chat. But yeah, man. Yeah, he really got arrested. He got arrested, Cameron. It's right there on the screen. I read let me see. They got some more stuff here. Let's read this. All right, so paragraphs 1 through 4 of the introductory allegations of this indictment are realleged and incorporated here, beginning on a date unknown but no later than around August 18th, 2022, and continuing to or on about August 19th, 2022 in Los Angeles County, within the Central District of California and elsewhere. Defendants known as Kayvon Grant. Well, they just basically reading the people who got indicted last night. Let me see what they got anything else on Little Durk. It says Grammy Award winning rapper Little Durk was arrested by U.S. Marshals in Florida on Thursday in connection to the alleged murder for hire plot. Chicago native Durk Banks, 32, was booked in the Broward County Jail pending charges for murder for hire, according to jail records. They really don't have any more details on Lil Durk as of yet, as of the actual conspiracy that he's charged with. They're just saying that he's facing a murder for hire charge. I'm thinking that it's got to be what's going on with the just by the time frame. There's got to be what's going on with what happened with the other 5 OTF affiliates. But like I said, from what I'm hearing, somebody by the name of OTF Jam basically was the one who gave all of this information on what was going on. And that person is somebody who Lil Durk allegedly basically cut off and had no more affiliation with. Now, do y'all remember probably 6 months ago when Lil Durk started beefing with his people from his former neighborhood, when he basically said that it was people that he wasn't dealing with no more from his former neighborhood. I think, and I knew at that point in time that I'm like, man, if you ever had any type of dealings, criminal dealings with these people that you cut off, you better know that somebody is going to start hating, and they're going to go and tell something. They go and try to tell some shit that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's going on. It's a slim to none chance you're going to find your way out of a Fed case. Margaret, you definitely right. Hey, and you said that you did Fed time. 4 years is not nothing to sneeze at all. 4 years out of somebody's life is a long time to be behind walls. I'm telling you. 4 years, think about it. 4 years out of your life can change a person. for sure. Can make or break a person. It depends on how their mind state is. You know what I mean? You go to prison for 4 years, man, that could hurt you. That could really hurt you. I ain't gonna lie. I know people who have great careers for themselves, who was making good money, made the wrong decision, wind up going to prison for 2, 4, 5 years or whatever, came back. They just was never the same. You know what I mean? So for you to be able to come out and, be able to have a level head on your shoulders and, still out here trying to make something happen for your life is a major blessing. That's for sure. That shows you what your character, Margaret. Like I said before, I salute you on that. Because if so, why is it a hush hush? All right, Cameron. let me tell you this. I think it's a hush hush. Well, right now it's probably more of a hush hush because Lil Durk haven't been picked up by the feds as of yet. Lil Durk basically got picked up by the Broward County Police Department in that area, and they picked him up to hold for the feds. So once he get indicted, once he get all of his paperwork and they properly read him as Miranda and indict him properly of his charges in the feds, you're going to hear more about what's going on. So I think right now they just haven't, probably by the end of the day today, you're going to see more of what he's charged with when they come and they pick him up from Broward County. Lifestyle blog said it would ruin his career. So if he didn't care about his career, he better take the plea. Hey, he better take the plea, even if he not worried about his career. If he worried about his life in general, he better take that plea. If he want to see his kids in the free world ever again, he better take that plea. Now, I'm not knowing what what they haven't gotten into no kind of negotiations yet as far as what his proceedings is looking like, as far as what everything on that aspect of anything is going. Right now is the beginning of everything. Once he get into court, get his indictments and everything, and get his charges, get into court, get his lawyers and everything like that going on, and see all of his charges that he's been charged with, look at all the evidence that they got against him and all of that, then I'm saying if everything that's alleged is true and they have evidence of him hiring people for to put hits on people, he better take that deal, because if not, you're gonna be all right. So the thing about Durk at this point in time is that Durk really don't have no actual blood on his hands. He just was, I guess they saying that he just was paying people or promising people careers if they handle these situations for him or whatever. Could they really find out that it's true? Could they really prove that he really I'm hearing that they got wiretaps and everything. I don't know if Durk on any wiretaps. I gotta see. I'm hearing from other people. I'm hearing from people that's in Chicago, in that area. You know what I mean? That's talking about it. So if they got wiretaps on with Durk actually on them, my boy is fried. But just the fact that they have all of this with the credit cards and everything else, that's enough evidence for them to say that, hey, Durk was, funding all of this for this to happen. And this whole private jet thing. Man, listen, why would anybody go do any type of hit on a private jet? Is beyond me. Why? Like, why would you get on a private jet to go? Why, if you rich, would you put somebody on a private jet to go do a hit? You know what I mean? That's wild to me, bro. Like, that's sloppy. I think a lot of and I always looked at Durk like, yo, Durk don't put a lot of nothing on the internet. But that don't mean nothing if you got other people that's out here putting stuff on the internet. That don't mean nothing if people know what you got going on. You know what I mean? That don't mean anything. Man, all I gotta say is, bro, man, you know, I'm man, listen, man. Man, this is not this ain't what I wanted for my boy, man. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't what I wanted, man. Um, oh man. I knew Danny was something else too. He met his match when he met her. Yeah, man. Danny wild, man. And I Danny funny too, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. With these females with these accent, like these southern accents that be on these podcasts and stuff like that, man, they are hilarious to me to just hear them talking about, especially when they be going off about something. You know what I mean? Especially when they going off about a situation. I don't know why that they I don't know why they giving Danny. I haven't really looked into it so much, but I had just like listened to a couple of podcasts that they was on talking about it. I don't know why they giving Danny so much flack when I and after she, exposed the whole thing about Corey with them raffles. You know what I mean? I'm glad she exposed Corey about them raffles. Cause shit, I'm not trying to give my money away to nobody who scamming me. I'm thinking I'm about to win something and they keeping the cards or trying to give it to somebody that they know or just doing it for whatever reason. That's crazy. PJ said, "Damn, bro, did get arrested. I had to do some fact checking. It's crazy, bro. He got arrested. He got arrested, man. It's sad. It's a sad situation, PJ. I'm telling you, man. It's sad, bro. I'm telling you, it's man to gain pretty much the whole world, man. You want to see people come from these areas win, man. It's like, man, to pretty much gain the whole world, man. You had a chance to do everything you wanted for your folks, man. Um, and to for it to go down like this, you just lose everything, bro. Everything. Man, look, man, I hate to say it because I like my boy King Von too. I swear. But I hate to say this, man. Y'all might eat me up for saying this. I ain't gonna lie. But man, I think Lil Durk dealing with King Von was probably the worst thing that Lil Durk ever could have did when Von got out of jail. It honestly was a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because if you look at Durk before Von actually got to his, got out and got to his label, Durk wasn't being looked at like the rapper that he is today. You know what I mean? So when Von came out hard. Von came out white hot. You hear me? And for Von to come out that hot and then Durk getting on songs with Von, it kind of turned Durk up too. But now when you look back at everything, man, it's like ever since Durk put Von on his record label, Von pretty much brought everything down. And don't get me wrong, I love my boy Von. You heard me? Like Von is one of my top dogs, but Von pretty much brought the whole ship down. If you look at the whole thing with FBG Duck, right? That has something to do with Von. You know what I mean? The first trial that Durk was in when him and Von and Zoo caught the case in Georgia that they beat, Von has something to do with that. Von goes to Atlanta, he get into the fight with Quando Rondo, wind up getting shot under live. Everybody looking to Durk like, yo, you sacrificed Von. You ain't sliding for Von. And I hate it when people said that. Like, what the hell do you want Durk to do, bro? What the hell do you want Durk to do? Throw his whole damn career and life away because oh man, and Von really started that fight. I know a lot of people don't want to admit it, man. Von started that fight in Atlanta. He started that. You know what I mean? I don't even think Quando Rondo really wanted to fight Von. I don't think Quando wanted to fight Von, man. If you look at that video, Quando was standing there like he wanted to talk to the man. Vaughn just hooked off on him. But Vaughn was that type of guy. Like, look at all of the jail videos of Vaughn being locked up. If you listen to all of the stories of Vaughn when he was young, before he became a rapper, look at everything. Look at the Trap Lord Raw's documentary. I know it's a long ass documentary, but check that documentary out, man. Vaughn was a different type of person, man. And when I think of a real Chirac savage or Chirac demon, what they call, you gotta put King Von picture in there. You know what I mean? Just so happened that the fellow was a good rapper, and he came out. And the thing is with Vaughn, if Vaughn was alive today, Vaughn would be locked up too. Vaughn would have got locked up in that FBG Duck trial. Vaughn had what? Vaughn had they found Vaughn guilty for killing that girl, for unaliving that girl, Jakira Barnes, I think that's her name. They said that Vaughn paid the O Block 5 to do the hit on FBG Duck. Man, I even heard that Vaughn, I'm not trying to, allegedly is what I'm saying. Allegedly, I even heard that Vaughn has something to do with like robbing Cash Doll or something like that in Atlanta. So I don't know, man. Vaughn was just one of them guys, man. He one of them guys that, man, I done been around people like that. Like, man, sometimes you got to pick and choose who you bring in your life when you try to make a better life for yourself. It could be a guy that you was one of your day one homies. I ain't gonna lie. It could have been one of your day one homies. But if you trying to make a better life for yourself out here, and you know that person is a crash out, you got to leave folks alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Even it don't matter what the person, either you love them from afar, or you got to leave them alone altogether. But like I said, I love Vaughn, man. You know, I think when they came in that house on him and Indy, he knew they was going to try to take him out in a bag or in cuffs. Hey, Margaret, you know what I heard from the people that came in that house? I think it was the people that he I heard it was the people that he cut off, like his own guys that actually came in this house. When you talk about the incident when India was shooting too, I think I heard it was his own guys that was involved in that. Margaret, wow, you notice after the invasion, he started switching up on his moves. He been prepared. Yeah, you know something, Margaret. I believe it too. I believe Durk has been preparing for the feds. I mean, in some of his songs, he said, I know in that one song, I think it was called Hellcats and Track Hogs. No, I think it was called that song he got called Check it out. He got a song called or Aha or something like that, right? And he said, I think his line went like, and I know he was talking about Quando Rondo and that fact, because he was like, don't respond to shit about Vaughn. I'm like, fuck it. You tripping. Go get your gun. He said if they tweeting, we slatting, the feds can come. Well, the feds is here now, Durk. Hey, I told you Vaughn did turn Durk up. I'm not even gonna sit up here and cap. He definitely did turn Durk up, yo, because Durk was not the rapper that he was before Vaughn came. But it was a gift and a curse, because look where we sitting at now. All of this stemmed from Vaughn. But I can't even really put it all on Vaughn either, because Durk, oh man, it's their culture, man. That's just what they was bred to do. You know, they come from that. They come from that. I believe that from the age of 15, 16 years old, Durk knew that the feds was go come at some point in time. It just took this amount of time for him to come. They waited till he got as big as he is for him to come, man. But he got to a point where, man, once Vaughn died, honestly, man, and then you got to think his brother, there could be some other stuff too, because he has songs about that. He has songs about the unaliving of his brother. He had those type of songs too when he said that when his brother got killed, got unalived, that other people got unalived. They gonna use these lyrics, y'all. Hey, listen, the thing about the feds though is the feds do not show their cases on, they don't stream their cases. So we won't see the case like we see the YSL case. We'll just hear it once the verdict is happening and everything else is going on. So I wish that they would that they could stream, that they would stream the case once they start having it, like they do the YSL case. But unfortunately, we won't see it. I don't think Duck was about Vaughn. I think Duck was about Durk's brother. No. Margaret, Duck from, and these is records. These is state records on fact, on the record, court records, documents. The Duck unaliving was because of Vaughn. No, Vaughn, it wasn't because of Vaughn. Vaughn was the one who initiated Duck unaliving. Vaughn was the one who allegedly, where it's in the court document, so it's not even allegedly no more. Vaughn was the one who paid for the people to go and unalive Duck. He gave them chains. He gave them money. Do y'all remember? Hold on. Let's go. Let's look for something right fast. Let's look for something real fast. Hold on. Y'all bear with me 1 second because we're gonna look for something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen it. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, so y'all remember this, right? Go back. That guy right there with the green hat on. That guy right there was one of the people that was in the RICO case, all right, of the murder of FBG Duck. The guy in the red hat that's in the background, he's a second person who was in that RICO case. These two guys right here was charged with the murder of FBG Duck. It was 3 other people also. Well, 2 other people, I think. No, it was 3 other people. Actually, it was 4 other people, but one of them unalived itself. All right, so these 2 guys right here was actually 2 of the people. This person right here was on one of the ones that jumped out of the car. The one with the green hat on was one of the guys that jumped out of the car while FBG Duck was standing in front of the store, and he was one of the ones who stood over Duck when Duck was it was that. So it was that, and it was this. That's what they, as with the court document said was the reason that that King Von did what he did about the whole so they basically said that it was him giving out money to his guys for the murder, for the unaliving of FBG Duck, and it was him buying chains for everybody who was
You're not
involved
picking
in
these
that.
up today. I'm gonna send you a sample image of
That's
all.
how.
I'm texting
That's
for you.
how
You
that.
text everything I write.
So
Right
he
here,
basically paid.
We're just adding CHENO. Who all got rules?
the murder for the
New
unalive FBG.
Yeah, that's him.
See, he
don't know.
did all of the names.
I don't remember.
Man, ask Young.
All right, Young, who else got
Stretch,
rolled
you
up?
ain't get it.
He getting all of the chains
He's
paid
like
right now. All of them little old
I
block.
think I think Smooth won't Rose go.
Young getting
Everybody that he named blue block. Like I said,
I said we got 12 production. 12 all
More
together.
coming, yeah.
so yeah, that's like I said, that's their culture. That's their culture. Vaughn was a different type of person. That's facts. I'm telling you. Vaughn was a man. Vaughn was good to his people, but also Vaughn was a threat to anybody that wasn't his people. If you was a Oppa Vaughn, if he had problems with you, you was actually in danger for your life. I'm trying to tell you. And that's not even speculation. That's facts. That's all facts. Margaret facts. It was about that, not Vaughn. Nah. Duck. All right. So look, let me tell y'all something, right? All right. So I know what y'all talk about Durk's brother when y'all say that Duck was about Durk's brother. Okay, so y'all talking about the phone call that was made. The phone call that was made was to Durk's brother. About the guy being in the store, and he called Durk brother because that's the person that he knew. So he called Durk brother. But in the court documents, yeah, all of that came out. Now, if Durk brother was alive now, also, Durk brother would have been charged in that FBG Duck conspiracy also. So it would have been Durk being charged. It would have been Durk brother being charged. It would have been Vaughn, and then the guys that they got for that conspiracy. So yeah, I see where y'all coming from. But the person who they saying that actually paid for that hit was King Vaughn for the unaliving the FBG Duck. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Vaughn didn't kill him. Vaughn was the one that did it, but it was paid by Vaughn. He gave everybody money, not just them. You know what? I know he gave his all his hood, the people in his hood money. But the documents that they use in that trial saying that that's when he paid them guys for that hit. And people testified to it. People testified to that in that case. I don't think that cash came from Vaughn, at least not alone. It didn't. I don't know. Hold on. It didn't. If it was the cash for the kill. I don't know. I don't know where the cash. I don't know if all the cash came from Vaughn. I don't know what Vaughn. It's just that video is what they used in that trial, though. That video is what they used in that trial, saying that's when Vaughn paid those people. You know what I'm saying? He gave all his guys chains, not the guys who did it. It was 12 chains, but I'm just saying what they used what they said in court in the court documents. Hey, look at Mickey Troop. If you look at Mickey Troop, and you look at the whole FBG Duck trial thing, she talk about everything because she was actually in court when it was going on. She said, why do you think Mama Duck kept saying Durk hired them to kill Duck? Hey, but look, you know something though, Cameron? Mama Duck said a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Mama Duck just actually sued Durk and Vaughn estate because she said that they use her son for monetary gains or whatever. I guess by them talking about him in their songs or whatever. But Mama, it was a lot of Mama. I think Mama Duck is traumatized, and I understand why she traumatized. The lady lost a lot of kids, yo. Like, you know what I mean? But she did say that in that trial that she heard. Well, I know she said that while they was doing the Duck trial, one of the lawyers had asked, I think it was one of the O Block 5 lawyers asked the judge or asked the prosecution or even said it in court, like, are y'all looking at Lil Durk or something like that also? You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all not looking at Lil Durk or something like that also? I don't know, but all I gotta say is, like, right now, and see that, you know what, that case too was a fair case. The case of the O Block 5, that actually was a federal case also. But right now, where we sit at today, it don't even matter, because right now, where we sit at today, if Durk had anything to do with Duck case or whatever, it don't even matter where we sitting at right now today, because right now, Durk is arrested. Durk is locked up for something. We don't know what he locked up for, but it's saying he locked up for a murder for hire. I don't know a murder for hire for who. It could be multiple murder for hire. We don't know as of yet. She said it while the feds was investigating before the trial. She said what? She said that Durk hired him to kill Duck. Yeah, I know. Mama Duck was saying a lot of that stuff, but Mama Duck was just saying stuff on the internet at that point in time too. You know what I'm saying? Mama Duck had a lot of emotions going on. You know, she could be right. I'm not saying that she wrong, but she could be right. But all I'm saying is the trial of FBG Duck, Lil Durk was never charged in that. So Mama Duck saying what she was saying on the internet, is what she was saying on the internet. They never, FBG Duck trial is over with, is sealed, is over with. They done already made their convictions. They done did everything in FBG Duck trial. So whatever Mama Duck was saying on the internet, she could just be saying. But the fact is that trial is over with at this point in time. So they never charged Durk with anything in that trial. So Mama Duck can really, speculate on whatever she want to speculate. But as we sit now, it don't matter at this point. What happened? She said he was charged, but they put it on a deceased person. They put it on his brother. They put it on his brother or Vaughn. Or what disease? What deceased person you talking about? Because I remember his name being brought up in that trial, but he was never charged. Because you got to think about it. If Durk was ever charged in that FBG Duck case, they would have picked Durk up for that. Durk would have had to go to court or something. He would have definitely had to go to court. That was a Fed's case. Everybody they picked up, they charged in that Duck case. When they charge you, they pick you up. They don't just charge you and you just be doing whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Out here in the world, while they having the case. If he was charged, he would have been on trial in that case. You know what I'm saying? Once you charged, you got to be proven get innocent before you can get off of that. So Durk was never charged in that case. He was speculated as being having something to do with that case, but he was never charged, because if they would have charged him, they would have arrested him like they arrested everybody else. Like I said, if Vaughn would have been alive and Durk's brother would have been alive, they would have been arrested and charged too, and probably convicted, depending on what evidence they had on all of them. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact that Durk's brother would have been convicted, because they had him. They had the guy saying that he was on the phone, but they had him on the phone with the dude. You know what I'm saying? While Duck was out there at that store. Vaughn, I think it would have probably been a little more harder of a case, but they would have got Vaughn for something else. Like they put that girl body on Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? So he would have been locked up regardless too. You know? So Typo wasn't charged because they put it all on Vaughn. No, they wouldn't. When you had the type of lawyers he had and connected Ed to them people, I want to see how this play out. Well, listen. Cameron, Durk got the money that he got now, and he got the type of lawyers that he got now. And right now, Durk is sitting in a jail in Broward County. So even if Durk would have been charged in that Duck case, Durk would have still went to jail. They don't care about the type of money you got, the type of lawyers you got to whatever. When they come for you, they coming to get you. It's up to your lawyers to get you off at that point, to try to win your case, to beat your case or whatever. But right now, Durk is sitting in a jail in Broward County, Florida, awaiting for the U.S. Marshals to come pick him up so he could be charged with whatever they got to charge him with, some type of murder for hire. But he's been charged in this case. You know what I'm saying? And they got him. And that's what happened typically with everybody who gets charged in the case. And let me ask y'all something else too that I seen this morning that I found kind of messed up. So the guy, I haven't really looked into that guy, the guy from, and maybe one of y'all can enlighten me if y'all seen what I'm talking about. I haven't really looked into that whole thing with that guy from Abercrombie, right? But apparently the guy, I guess is the founder of Abercrombie or whatever, was arrested by the feds also, right? Okay, that guy was arrested. Now, what is he being? What was he arrested for? Like, is he arrested for something to do with like the same type of thing that Diddy got arrested for? Can somebody please let me know what that guy from Abercrombie got arrested for? What he's being charged with? Because I got another question, right? If that guy was arrested for pretty much the same type of charges that Diddy was arrested for, right? Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. So he was arrested for pretty much the same thing Diddy got arrested for, right? Now, let me ask y'all this question. Why is that dude out on bond when they ain't give Diddy a bond? Why they let the Abercrombie dude out on bail from the feds and Diddy can't get a bail? Now, y'all listen, man. What y'all think about that? I know everybody got a lot of things that they say about Diddy. Boss lady, there you go. We talk about your people's boss lady up from Chicago in this lab. But I know a lot of people got a lot of stuff. Okay, so look, Margaret said that that they don't consider him a high risk like Diddy. So what makes him not a high risk and what makes Diddy a high risk? I just don't know, because it seems like they pretty much got the same type of status. You know what I'm saying? That guy's a billionaire. He got the opportunity to be able to jump on a plane or whatever, get a private jet and try to flee the country also. Just like Diddy. My thing is, why the hell is wow? I feel like that's kind of messed up. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that either one of them should be out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but like, damn, if you could let dude out, shit, you might as well let Diddy out too and let him fight his case from the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this Diddy offered like $50 million for a bond, a bail. He offered to forfeit his passports, forfeit his kids' passports, everything, just to get a bail so he could get out to fight the case from the street. They denied Diddy all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's jive type wrong. Like I really ain't digging that. Nah, Cabra said because he might be high ranked than Diddy. Hey, high rank what? Hey, Cameron. Hey, Cameron, listen. You know what I think it could be? I think it could be the reason of the same thing they was trying to accuse you last night of disliking Lexi. I think it could be the skin color, to tell you the truth. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it could be the skin color, man. Diddy black. That dude is a different hue. His skin is of a different hue, so that might be why he got out. They said Diddy was threatening and tampering with witnesses. Oh, well, Margaret, you got a point right there. You definitely got a point right there. If Diddy was threatening and tampering with witnesses, then yeah, I definitely can see what they mean by that, because yeah, that's a big no. You can't be threatening witnesses and tampering with witnesses. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So if that guy wasn't tampering with witnesses or whatever like that, then he wouldn't, they wouldn't let him out. Boss lady said, Diddy bigger. Hey, listen, boss lady, don't be having me saying stuff like that on live, G. I can't be saying no Diddy bigger. That's a major pause. That's a major pause. Diddy bigger is crazy. She said, Lexi. Yeah, they was giving Cameron hell last night for that whole Lexi situation, man. They was but Cameron was fighting though. Cameron was fighting back though. She was telling, she was coming back what she had to say. You feel me? I ain't even go lie. But man, like I said earlier, this whole thing is crazy, man. About Lil Durk, it's kind of a somber moment. It's kind of a somber morning, man. When I seen Lil Durk picture, and y'all know Lil Durk got that old sad face. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that old scared looking deer in the caught in a headlight face. When I see Lil Durk mugshot, man, I said, damn, bro. Like, bro, you had to know what you was getting yourself into, man. Cameron said it's not the skin color. Y'all know what this about. Diddy did something he didn't supposed to. Hey, Diddy did a lot he wasn't supposed to. It ain't just something he did that he wasn't supposed to. Shit, from the looks of it, he was doing a hell of a lot that he wasn't supposed to. Shit, Diddy was out here wilding, man. Diddy was out here going crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, man, I mean, just having 1,000 bottles of baby oil alone is doing too much to me. I mean, 700 or some dildos is just out of this world. Yeah, boss lady, they did jump on you too. I seen y'all in the comments throwing blows back and forth about that Lexi situation, man. Hey, Lexi, I had commented on Lexi picture, and Lexi sent me a DM or whatever. It's basically saying, thanks for what I had said about her, and that she already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? She said she already know what it is, and that she got CJ. That's basically what she said. Wasn't nobody giving me hell. Hey, Cameron is a feisty one, G. I'm not even gonna lie. Cameron is feisty. 1,000 was all. What happened? 1,000 was all for the men booty. Hey, listen. I don't know what they was doing, boss lady. I wasn't there. I don't know. I just heard a lot was going on. There's a lot of stuff that I ain't trying to dwell into. I got a friend, man. Right? I don't be knowing what's up with people, right? I got a friend, which is a girl, right? One of my friends. She's a friend of mine. Nothing like even like that. She's just a friend of mine. So the other day I was talking to her on the phone, right? And I don't know what the hell be up with these women, right? So she was telling me about a situation with her brother, right? And her brother had got out of prison or whatever, but her brother was in a compromised situation. And first what she did was, I'm about to text you something, right? She's like, I'm about to text you something. So she was telling me about her brother. Now I look at the text message she sent me. First thing she sent me was some pictures of her brother in like thongs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is you sending me, bro? Like, don't be sending me this shit. You feel me? So then she finds it funny. So I'm still talking to her on the phone to she's like, all right, so look what I just sent you. Soon as I opened my phone up, it was a video. Soon as I opened my phone up, I seen a nigga getting bent over by another dude. I hung the phone up on her. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, man, don't be sending me this type of shit, bro. Like, I'm not. Oh my God. Listen, don't do that. That's why I be like, hey, look, don't be making me say no shit like Diddy bigger, because that shit is not what it is. That shit is a pause out of this world. And like I told her, I ain't trying to see that shit, man. I am not of that, you know. I don't come from that type of cloth over here. You know what I'm saying? Um, make money that gotta been over. What? Make money they gotta been over. Oh yeah. Oh yo, yeah, yo. I heard that he was doing that type of shit. Not just with the women either. I heard it was a lot of the guys. Yo, I heard that it was some artist or something like that that was trying to sign to his record label or something, and she was trying to sing. And from and this was said on Clubhouse, right? By somebody. And so what basically happened was he basically told a woman, like, yeah, like, all right, I can listen to your music, but your boyfriend gotta give me some head. But your boyfriend gotta give me some head is crazy. Yo, what the hell is wrong with Diddy, man? Diddy wild. Come on, man. Diddy say he's not even gonna listen to the woman music unless her boyfriend gives some head. It's crazy. Man, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy, bro. Hey, it's crazy. You said she tested me. I don't know what she tested me for. Hey, I don't know what she would be testing me for. If she was wanting to test me, honestly, well, I can't even say that either because it happened between us one time. Me and her. So she can't even test me with that because you know what I'm saying? I can't even I don't know why she sent me that shit. I believe she was trying to be funny or some shit, or she was trying to get me to see that her brother was doing the shit because her and her brother is beefing or whatever. So I don't know why she sent me that bullshit, but I got on her ass about that shit. Like, yo, don't be sending me that. Oh, you said, I mean, big as his status. Hey, you gotta specify that. Boss lady, you gotta specify when you say stuff like that, especially when you say it about Diddy, yo. Because we as men, we gotta watch how we speaking about Diddy nowadays. You can't really be saying Diddy this and Diddy that. You gotta say, hey, folks, whatever folks was doing is what folks was doing. I don't know what it was, but whatever folks was doing, he was wild at it. I ain't gonna lie. What else y'all got going on today? Hey, who is so evil not in here? Well, anybody who was thinking that the YSL trial was was gonna proceed again today. I think Margaret told me last night. I think she said that it was gonna be on Monday. Margaret, you was right if you did say that last night that the trial was gonna proceed on Monday because they cancel court today also. So you're gonna have to wait until Monday, which but from what I heard though, I looked and I seen that everybody who was offered a plea deal in the YSL trial, everybody who was offered a plea deal by Fonnie Willis and her office, everybody turned the plea deals down. So they must not have been no kind of plea deals that was in favor of nothing. She must was still trying to get something for nothing. I don't know what she was trying to do, but everybody turned the plea deals down. So now, let me tell y'all something though. Let me tell y'all one thing. You know what I think about Judge Whitaker, right? And that's the judge in the YSL trial. You know what I think about Judge Whitaker? I think Judge Whitaker is basically doing now. I don't know what they doing today. I don't know. Maybe Fonnie Willis today is trying to come back with some more different deals or something like that to see if they'll take. I don't know why they cancel court for the day. But the thing about Judge Whitaker, now, if trial proceeds, right? So after all of this, she's saying that y'all remember this. She haven't granted a mistrial yet. So the thing I feel like about Judge Whitaker, man, she the type of person that when Monday do come, she gonna deny the mistrial if the trial proceeds to Monday. She'll get up there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna deny motion for mistrial because such and such, once again trying to help the prosecution out. when her whole goddamn comment that she made should have been a mistrial in itself. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of anxious to see what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly feel like, damn, bro, like, and we now that Durk gone, at least if we could get Thug back, you know what I'm saying? It might suffice a little bit, you know what I mean? But damn, you know, I wonder who next. And I feel like some more Ricos is coming, man. I feel like some more Ricos coming. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to put nothing on nobody, but it was some things that was said that I heard about my boy 21 Savage, man, and his little crew of guys. Cause y'all remember Fonnie Willis said that it was 2 major gangs out of Atlanta that was gonna be the Rico cases was gonna come out on, and it was only one that came out at this point in time, and that was the YSL trial. So, and I looked at an old interview that Young Thug put out the other day. He was on, I forgot what, I think he was on either $1 million worth of game. It was a breakfast club. And he said that he was talking about 21 and his crew of people. And he was saying how that one time they was beefing in the street, but they became cool with each other or whatever. So I don't know, man. And everybody been saying for a long time that, you know, 21 better be looking out and this and then the third and this and then the third, because it's a crazy history behind him also. But I ain't trying to put that out. I ain't trying to put that in the air out on nobody, but I'm just telling y'all, because I fucks with y'all, to look out for, you know, look out for that situation if it comes down to it. The Yo Gotti stuff, I don't really know if they really can do anything with Yo Gotti at this point, because like I said, Yo Gotti can put everything on his brother. His brother just passed not too long ago. Now let me tell y'all something. If Durk brother would have passed after this whole situation happened right here, that could have been Durk leeway. I ain't gonna lie. That could have been Durk leeway out. But his brother passed away a year before that happened. So Durk can't really use that. He can't use that the deceased person. You know what I mean? He can't really use that. Durk got to face this one himself. Man, prayers to Lil Durk, his family, everybody involved in that situation, man. I hate to see people go to jail. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to see people, especially like entertainers and stuff like that, go to jail, especially when there's stuff they got to do with stuff like this, like stuff that they was brought up doing in the street. You know what I mean? Now, if you go to jail for like molesting a bunch of kids or something like that, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get no fucks about what a nigga do like that. But when you having these issues like what they having as far as like the street stuff, and you getting back at a person, and this person doing something to one of your peoples, and that person getting back for this and then the third, I mean, I do feel still a little sympathy for you, because you know, I was almost in that type of situation too, because my brother got killed. You know what I'm saying? My brother got unalived back in 2008, and at the time we was ready to crash out for him. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened that the person that did it wound up getting locked up on something else, and wound up having to go away for a long time. And the police actually told that guy that if he didn't get away from here, that they felt like something was gonna happen to him, because dude, he got off on it in self-defense, which it really, I mean, he got off on it in self-defense, but it really wasn't no self-defense, man. It was just a whole bunch of shit going on. And dude wound up getting in some other shit where he went and did something to some other people, and he wound up getting locked up for a long time. And I think he's still locked up to this day. So, but I understand where how one thing can lead to the next, and then that could lead to something else. Because had that happened, and that guy didn't go away from here and was still here, who knows where I would have been at this point in time in my life. I probably I probably would have been two places too. Underground or behind a wall. You feel me? So I can see where these people coming from. I can see where this whole stuff with this get back and stuff like that, how it starts and how it goes on, because nobody want to lose nobody that they care about. You know what I'm saying? And you know it happens. And then like with this whole thing with Lil Durk was pressured by the whole internet, and the internet is a crazy place too. He was pressured by the whole internet to do something. I remember everybody saying like, um, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, and nobody thought Lil Durk was doing anything, and they kept on saying. Now everybody who was saying slide for Vaughn, the same people who were saying slide for Vaughn is the same people who saying, damn, Dirk crashed out and killed his own career. That's how the world is, man. You got to make your own decisions out here. And sometimes you can't let yourself be influenced by nothing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, like I said, shout out to Lil Durk, shout out to everybody involved. I know that situation is hard and it's a tricky situation. And I mean, you just wish that it was other ways that you just wish that it was other ways that people could work it out besides going and taking people out of here. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is, man, just try to stay out of shit, bro. Like for real. Like, don't even try to get into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you really can't say that either because somebody do something to your peoples or something like that. So I just me myself, like now, I just try to stay out of the way. Like I really try to stay out of the way. I moved from the city I grew up in. You know what I mean? And honestly, it was probably one of the best things that I ever did, because now where I live now is basically I live across the mountain from where I used to live. So, and I live in a valley. So basically, it's probably you got to drive in order to get to where I live from where I used to live. You got to drive a significant amount of way to get to where I used to get to where I used to live. And nobody comes across that damn mountain. I'm telling you right now, nobody want to come across that mountain from where I used to be at, especially not all the time. You might see some people who come across here every now and again, but it's not like that you see. And then like the people that I live around now is, I'm not gonna say that they slower or nothing like that, but they more like rural people. You feel me? So it's like they more. You ever been to one of those places where everybody knows everybody and everybody is? It's like, that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to the grocery store and people, like when I first moved here, right? The police stopped me, right? The police stopped my car. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. They stopped my car to basically tell me uh that I was a new car that they had started seeing around here a lot often. And I told them, you know what I'm saying, that I, just moved into the area, and they welcomed me to the area. You know what I mean? And it really is no crime that happens here. So I made a better move for myself. Now I still got people's that's over there and shit still going on or whatever. Like it's still shit going on, but I really can't. It's nothing that I'm involved in no more. You know what I mean? Everything I just don't involve myself in a lot of nothing. And it's rarely that I even go over there. I go back there to even hang out anymore, because even when I hear, like, I still, follow a lot of people, still friends with a lot of people on like Facebook and stuff like that. And when I tell you, it's one of those things. Like, all right, so the place that I'm from, Charlottesville, right? Man, yo, it's a crab in a bucket mentality. And nobody want to see you succeed at nothing. You feel me? Like nobody is going to support you for nothing. That could be your own family member, your own cousin, whatever. Now I ain't gonna say like my brothers or something like that, because I still got three brothers that's over there. But but as far as like the people that's over there, man, nobody supports you over there, bro. Like everybody wants to be the person. Everybody wants to be the one. You hear me? And they go to great lengths to try to be that. So it's a lot of people over there who tries to do stuff and nothing never succeeds because it's one of them places. I honestly feel like it's a black cloud over that place. You know what I'm saying? And then like now with all of the everything going on, like all of the recent shootings and people going out and losing their life, and it's just bad and terrible, man. And I really have no reason to go back there no more. Like I honestly really just I never really go there no more. The only time I really go there if I'm in and out, and that's like just to visit my mom, because my mom still live over there, and I'm in and out. I don't stay, I don't stick around, I don't hang around, I don't do none of that. Like all of the dudes that I used to be hanging around with, I still talk to them, but I don't hang with them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't be around outside no more like I used to. Because like I told y'all last night, at one time I was a crash out. I'm not that no more. You know what I'm saying? So even when I do go over there, like if I was the last time I went over there, I think I went to like a little hookah bar or something like that. And the whole time I was there, it was like I just had like this anxiety on me, bro. And it was like something was telling me, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like get up out of here or whatever. And I just got the hell up out of there, man. Shit, I drove the hour and a half to get back home. Like shit, fuck that. I'm getting the hell up out of here or whatever. I ain't got no situations over there I need to be in. All right, what y'all talking about in here? Boss lady said y'all was talking about it last night or the YSL trial. Y'all, you don't like the YSL trial? You ain't been watching that YSL trial, Cameron? You've been missing out. Cameron, if you ain't been watching that YSL trial, you actually been missing out, because you can ask anybody in this whole chat who been watching that YSL trial. That trial has been pure comedy. Pure comedy. That trial is like watching a damn sporting event. I'm telling you, like from the judge to the prosecution to the damn defense to everything, has the witnesses been pure comedy. You got listen, get into that YSL trial because you've been missing out if you ain't been watching that. Allegedly he killed a person, only person that could have linked him to Dolph, bro, or nah. Who you talk about, Margaret? Margaret, speculate on that. Camera said, I will believe it when I see it. If he do time for this. If who do time for this, Cameron? Durk? Cameron, I know you love, Durk, and that's your peoples and stuff like that. But Cameron, I'm trying to tell you, and I hope you're right, but this is the feds we talk about, Cameron. Them people do not lose. Them people do not lose. Them feds do not lose. Once they got something on you, they got something on you. Wow, my condolences, boss lady. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a hard time for me. I ain't gonna lie. That was a hard time. And you know what? I had lost my grandmother. I lost my grandmother. All of that happened around like probably 6 months of each other. I lost my grandmother and my brother within like 6 months of each other. And my grandmother honestly was the one who really raised me. You know what I'm saying? I was back and forth with my mom and my grandmother, but I stayed a majority of my teenage years with my grandmother. And she passed away in December of 2007, and my brother passed away September of 2008. So it was like 6 to 8 months apart from each other. It's a hard time. I ain't gonna lie. And I was young. I was younger at that time, and I was still running around, still doing stuff, still hot-headed, still wouldn't listen, still I you couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So and that just don't mix. They asked, don't do that with the white man. Don't do what with the white man? I'm late. Oh, Durk wasn't pressured by the internet. That's just who he is. Yeah, you right though. I wasn't. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't saying that he was. I wasn't saying that he was pressured. He kind of was pressured too though. But I know that's who he is. But at the same time, he had to realize, like, bro, I'm a different person now too. Like, I got a lot to lose if something was to happen to me. You take his people close to him, he's going to get you one way around. He got a lot of people behind him. I know, man. I know. Yeah, boss lady country folk. I love the country, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the country now. Like, put me in the country where I can, when you go outside, listen. Put me in the country where you can go outside and see the stars at night. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people never seen a sky full of stars at night. I live in a place where I can go outside of the house at nighttime and see a whole lit up sky full of straight stars and everything. And that's just crazy to me. They didn't recognize your ass. Yeah, exactly. They didn't recognize me. They don't bother me no more after that. Now it's just like that was the only time that they really did that. They stopped me. Country folks knows everything. 11:11 on the clock. That was a good thing because that's good luck. I'm late. Damn. I'm late as hell. I'm down there an hour late. What the hell? I've been just yapping my mouth off, y'all. Hey, look. Gotti and Juke. Well, Juke passed away. Facts Cam, Durk has agreed to follow street laws, gang. And that's sad, Margaret. It's sad that we gotta follow these laws in the street. Listen, all right, let me tell you what following street laws. Let me tell y'all right now what following street laws then got Durk put up at. Following street laws has got Durk put up where he's at right now. Because at the end of the day, somebody told on folks, bro. And I'm sure that whoever told on him, he probably would have never thought that would have told on him. But apparently some dude named OTF Jam. Yeah, I think his name was OTF Jam. Was the one who spilled the beans. You know what I'm saying? Who spilled all the liquor on everybody. So now we got what we got now, man. Same thing happened if you go back to everybody. Same thing happened with Michael Vick when he went through his trial. Same thing happened with Young Thug going through his trial. Who else called federal indictments? Same thing happened with Big Meech. He just getting out, but look how long he served. Y'all know about the whole Alpo situation. Look what he did. Hey, the street laws is, if this is the street laws, then I don't want to live by the streets. You know what I say? I don't want to do time. I don't want to do no time. I don't want to go to jail. So you know what I do not to go to jail? Don't do no crimes. And that's the way that I see it. If I'm gonna do crimes, then I know that it's evident, it's apparent that I'm gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't want to go to jail, I try to live a straight, narrow life. Listen, I don't even want to catch a traffic charge. I'm telling you, I don't want to catch a traffic charge, and I'm not one to snitch on nobody. I'm not gonna sit up here and go say that I will snitch on anybody, because my thought is this, right? The reason why I don't do anything now, any crimes now, is because I don't want to get in the. I don't want to even have to be in that predicament where I have to tell on anybody to try to get out of a situation or to try to save my life. So I'd rather just save my life the first time. You feel me? Save my life the first time and not do anything to be in that situation. If more people looked at that and realized that, I think the world would be a little better. Um, do y'all think that this era right here that we living in, do y'all think that this whole Lil Durk case is the end of the whole drill rap, uh, M-word rap, situation that we've been having going on the last 10 years or so? Do y'all think that this is it? Or do y'all think that these youngsters that's coming up now in these drill rap in the drill rap cultures is even worse? Me, I think the youngsters that's coming up now, I don't think that this whole Lil Durk thing will have anything to do with anything. I think that the youngsters that's coming up now is worse. They not even thinking. They just doing it. I think before long, people could be on live committing murder, committing what's the name? Prime Music, Amazon Prime giving out free stuff today. Don't tell me that Amazon Prime always do this, bro. Like I be trying not to get on the internet and buy nothing, and then they always want to come to me talk about they go get some free stuff out. Man, leave me alone. Don't be texting me, bro. For real, for real. Don't be texting me. I tell Amazon don't text me like I tell other people don't text me. Leave me the hell alone when I ain't bothering you, goddamn it. But yeah, but anybody else got anything else? Any other topic they want to start talking about? I'm gonna get ready to go and try to find something else. I'm gonna get back on live because I was supposed to work today, but it was gonna be overtime anyway. I was just tired, y'all. You feel me? I was tired as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you ever get up sometime and be like, man, you have it in your mind to be like, man, yo, I'm gonna go do this tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get some overtime tomorrow, and I'm gonna go and do this and do that. But then when that morning time comes, it's like, shit, I don't feel like doing shit, man. I looked at the calendar and was like, damn, we got 5 weeks this month. Oh, I got an extra week to get paid this month. I'm gonna work overtime next week. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. But look, y'all ain't got nothing else that y'all got going on today. What y'all got going on today? Y'all ain't got nothing else that y'all seen that y'all want to get off y'all chest. Y'all ain't see nothing or whatever. I ain't really see nothing else, man. This whole Lil Durk thing had kind of ruffled my feathers a little bit this morning. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really seen. I need to go and watch some people videos. Damn, somebody else got. All right, so this. Hold on. I might see something right quick. Numerous people online are suggesting that another OTF affiliate, OTF Jam, may have wore a wire in the case involving Durk and others. He reportedly served a 12-year sentence in prison and came home and then got booked shortly on a gun right after allegedly Durk gave him $50K as a coming home gift. Oh, this guy got a wire on? Yo, hold on. Let me pull this up right quick. This if that's what that's showing, this is crazy. page is that on, G? So check this out. So apparently, this is the guy right here. This is the OTF jam guy that I was telling you about. And it says numerous reports online are suggesting that OTF affiliate OTF Jam may have wore a wire in a case involving Durk and others. He reportedly served a 12-year prison sentence and came home and then got booked shortly on a gun right after allegedly Durk gave him $50K as a coming home gift. So is this guy? What is this? What's going
Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask shit, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fact.
More than that. Like more than that.
But shit, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even?
No, I ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made a way for me.
Give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro.
and see them the guys right there that I know that guy right there is OTF DD. He's on the case. I'm not sure if this guy in the blue shirt is on the case too, but he may be. I don't know. But the guy in the middle is the one who supposedly is the one who spilled all the beans on it. You know what I'm saying? Who put all of the information out. Man, listen. It always be the ones. It always be the ones that be right there beside you. And like I was saying before, man, Durk had just got the keys. He got 2 keys to the city. Like I was just saying, the man, it just seemed like every time somebody get a key to the city or anything like that, their downfall is coming within days afterwards. Same thing with Diddy. He had got the key to the city. Before long, he was going down. I think they took his keys back. So, man, I don't know, man. Like I said, shout out to Lil Durk, man. It's a bad situation. It's gonna be a hard situation for him to get out. But look, y'all, with that being, hold on, what y'all got going on? Cameron said, Marty, can you come get this tenant of mine? She's getting on my damn nerves. Hey, Cameron, what's she doing? Don't tell me she ain't paying it. Cameron, don't tell me she ain't paying bills there, Cameron. She ain't paying her rent. She ain't paying her rent. We can come in there. We can make we can do some things get her to pay her rent. Now. I ain't trying to ride up on no real estate in Rico, no real estate Rico, Karen. Threatening no tenants. Many didn't put themselves in a position of being part of this cultural roundup. Many didn't put themselves in a position of being part of this cultural roundup. Margaret, what you mean by that? What you mean? You said no, she's not. Damn, Cameron, why she ain't paying her bills, yo? Like, tell that lady to pay her bills, man. Tell her you can't live nowhere for free, man. We can't do them squatters, G. We definitely can't do them squatters. I know it's hard out here though, but damn, they need to sheesh, man. I know you trying to run a business, and that's hard too. When somebody ain't paying what they supposed to be doing, you got to run your business. And I understand that people be going through situations, but I see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? She said, Cameron, now don't go get yourself don't go get yourself in no trouble. Don't go get in no trouble, Cameron. Don't end up on no RICO indictments, yo. I'm telling you. Now I'm just messing with you, Cam. I ain't gonna lie. Typo. Many and put themselves in a position to be a part of this cultural roundup, the government taking advantage. I know, and that's so sad, Margaret. Margaret, man, you know what though? It's sad, Margaret. It's sad. But you know something though. Margaret. Man, I don't even want to say this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to look at it like this, but it could be proving a point to these youngsters out here. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the people that they looking up to, you know? And I hate to say it like this, but if you seeing that the people that you looking up to is actually taking falls for some of the stuff that they putting out, and you know, not looking like they invincible out here, it could be good for these youngsters coming up. You know, sometimes in order to be able to rebuild a community in the way that it should be rebuilt, you got to have sacrifices. And right now, I think Lil Durk is a sacrifice. And I hate to say it like that. I hate to be so harsh, but it could be he's a sacrifice to save the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because if people continue to be involved in situations or whatever, and you know, we have become so desensitized to a lot of these crimes that's being committed out here, and people are seems like they Teflon against a lot of these situations. The youth is going to look at it like they can do the same thing, like they can get away with a lot of stuff because there's no consequences. Once they start seeing people go down for stuff or whatever, the people who they didn't even think that could go down for certain stuff, then they may start look at it in themselves like they don't want to go down for it. I hate that it's like this, and that this is how we gotta learn trial by fire like this instead of listening out the gate or being taught out the gate. But we just live in a sad society, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this society is burnt. This society is burnt out, and I just don't know, man. Like, I don't know. You know, I hate this happen to folks. Like, I didn't want folks to go down for this. I ain't want folks his career to end like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the man got a lot of kids, bro. Like, man got a big family. He had a lot of people he was taking care of, a lot of people he was feeding. You know what I mean? So it doesn't just hurt Durk. You know, it hurts everybody around him, everybody who was employed by him, everybody who he was, you know, and I'm not just talking about his family being people that he was taking care of. You got to think about, you know, Durk had a team. Durk got a team. Durk got people that, you know, they every day they go and they work for him for the gaming of his brand. And yeah, you know, so it's going to hurt people that's innocent too. You know what I mean? It's going to hurt their livelihood also. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, for Durk to be in this position, he's a sacrifice. Somebody put him up. That guy that we just showed you put him up. Dude, put him out there. You know, and like I say, it always fall back to a person that choose around. People enemies, yo. The people who go down for stuff or whatever, they're enemies or they're ops per se. They usually are not the ones that put them, you know, that give them up or give them anything or turn them in or whatever. It's usually somebody who was with them or somebody who was involved with them or somebody who they close to. It's always the case. Like I said, the person that was in the car with me is the one that put me behind bars. You hear me? It wasn't the person that was, you know, into it, that we was into it with. It was a person that was in the car with me. It's always the case. Man, listen, just like I said, just do your whatever you got to do to maintain your life and to get what you need to get to. Margaret said, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. these kids here go see this shit and push harder because now they got to retaliate against the system. That's the reality of most of the situation and the mentality. Margaret, and you from St. Louis, so you from one of them places too. Because I heard St. Louis was not nothing to be playing with out there. I heard St. Louis was one of the most worst places to be, or the worst places to be running around and loose out here. You know what I mean? So I know what you're saying. Like you in a one of those places. Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis, shit, Atlanta, shit, where else? It's shit, even in Portsmouth, Virginia, like they crazy down there too. Like for real, like it's crazy out here, man. Shout out to Sexy Red, man. I just I just had to throw the Sexy Red stuff in there because you from St. Louis. So I'm like, shout out to Sexy Red. Durk has his own trucking business, real estate, and more. That's what I'm saying. Durk got a lot of business and stuff, man. He got people that he employed. So this isn't just hurting Durk his rap career. This is hurting everything about him that he got going on. His brand, his businesses, everything that Durk got going on, and whatever, you know what I mean? So, and you got to think he got family, parents, and stuff like that. What they going through, you know, people depend on that man. You know what I mean? Look. She said that damn degenerate Sexy Red. Hey man, you know Sexy Red from out your way though, man. Y'all know y'all got one with Sexy Red out there, man. Hey, look, I fucks with Sexy Red. I like the way that Sexy Red she is unapologetically her. You know what I mean? Sexy Red don't give two shits about what nobody gotta say. And honestly, I really do like that about Sexy Red. Do I like some of the stuff that she be doing? I mean, it ain't me doing it. So, but as far as what she stand for, I dig it. Sexy Red is all right with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's working for her. So her music the best music ever? No, not to me, but whatever she's doing out here, her personality has gotten her to be where she is today. You know what I'm saying? She said, I hate to admit it, but she kind of carries the attitude of most women from St. Louis. Facts. She's a product of her environment. You know what I mean? Listen, Sexy Red didn't just start from when she became Sexy Red. Sexy Red probably most likely started in the streets of St. Louis, whatever part of St. Louis she from. It started in the streets of St. Louis, is where Sexy Red was born and where Sexy Red came up at. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sexy Red though, man, for sure. I guess right now I'm gonna go and probably do some things, and I'm gonna probably check back in with y'all later on this evening to see what y'all got going on. Hey, look, check this out. When y'all be having any lives? Because I'm probably gonna be. I might do a live video tonight, but when I get some time later on, I'm probably gonna be in the bushes or somebody live. So I'll probably be jumping on somebody else live and be in the comment sections because to support somebody else live for a while today. So if any of y'all got any lives coming up, or if y'all doing anything on the internet today on YouTube, shoot me a holler. Let me know what y'all got going on. I'm trying to come in. I'm gonna support y'all and see what y'all got going on for sure. Cameron said, Margaret, my cousin said that's how Sexy Red is. He's a club promoter. He used to be in St. Louis all the time. She knows him well. Hey, Cameron, what city you from? Aren't you from Atlanta? Or I might got that wrong. I know So Evil from Atlanta. I never what city you came? What city you from, Cameron? Margaret says she from St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. We know Boss Lady from Chicago. Wherever Boss Lady went to, Boss Lady probably busy. She probably in traffic cussing people out. Hey, Boss Lady gonna kill me, G. I'm telling you. Boss lady gonna kill me for saying that, but boss lady be on her lives cussing folks out in traffic, G. Boss lady, that's my girl though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you from Chicago too? Your people's from Chicago? Oh, okay. Well, shit. Hey, you know exactly what's going on. For sure. You know exactly what's going on. Hey, don't she though? Hey, look, Cameron, don't she though? I be looking at her, I be checking Boss Lady lives out, yo. Boss Lady be having me rolling, yo, because Boss Lady be driving. Boss Lady be driving. She be telling, yo, she be telling people off at that joint. I'm like, look at Boss Lady cussing people out again. She probably somewhere going off in traffic right now. Hey, boss, shout out to Boss Lady, man. That's my girl, man. I ain't gonna lie. Most women here are hustlers and go-getters and have a I don't give a fuck I don't give a F attitude with what we got, what we going to make it spirit. With a we going to make it spirit. Oh, okay. That's that's the type of women I like. Women who I like women like that. If you not no pushover, if you got some smoke about you, if you feisty, and I like, and that's the type of women I do like. I like women who go getters, who got a feist with them, who not easily pushed over, who's strong, and who got respect though. You still gotta have respect. You feel me? At the same time, those the type of females that I like, man. I respect women like that, and a lot of self-respect too. You know what I'm saying? So I like that female. I like them those types of females. You know. Cameron said I have family in a lot of different states. You got any family in Virginia, Cameron? You got a big family. Most of my family is from here. I got some family from, like, my family on my dad's side is from Omaha, Nebraska. But most of my family is from right here in the 2 up, 2 down state. I got some family that's in Baltimore also though. Oh, you got people in Virginia? What part of Virginia they from? Virginia is a pretty relatively small state to me, honestly, for real, for real. Some of y'all states, it takes 10, 12 hours to drive through. Like Virginia, you can get through Virginia in 3 hours. Like I went to California and just to see how long it takes to get from one side of California to the other is crazy to me. I ain't even gonna lie. For sure. But yeah, man, I'ma get ready to end this live though. Like I said, y'all got anything going on today, man? Somebody hop on live so I can come check y'all join out. I know Boss Lady probably got a live coming. Boss Lady was live earlier this. Boss Lady was live early this morning because I didn't even know she had got on live. Boss Lady be going live and I don't even be knowing she be on live, G. And I thought I had her notification bell turned on. My phone be tweaking though. I do got her notification bell on. On it showed me that she was on. I don't know why the hell I ain't know that she was on though. But look, y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'll be back later on tonight with a live. We gonna see what unfold with this Durk case, and there's some I honestly want to see what the hell going on with I'm gonna dig more deep into this whole thing with this Abercrombie dude too, man, because I want to see what the hell going on. I'm trying to keep up with all of this shit. And it's another good case going on too that I was just looking at. I had started looking at it earlier that I might go back and start checking out too. It's hold on, it's actually on right now to tell you the truth. Well, nah, they going to what's the name? But it was some little girl that was found in a dumpster. I think that they was I think that the jury is deliberating in that case right now. So they about to find the person that they got on trial guilty or not guilty. So if they find that person, whatever the jury come out with today, I'm gonna make a live about it today because I wasn't on up to that case at first, but now as I seen that with the case, what they got going on in that case, it was like a hell of a bizarre case. So I'm gonna check that out and do some research on that, and I'm gonna get back with y'all later and enlighten y'all on what's going on because it's a hell of a bizarre trade show. But everybody that was on here, man, y'all appreciate y'all once again, man. Y'all have a good Friday. Hey, look, man, it's Friday once again. I want y'all to go out, man. Ain't Halloween? Hold on? I'm tweaking. No, this is Halloween weekend. Man, y'all have a be safe out here, G. For real, like be safe out here because it's gonna be one of them weekends. Halloween, y'all in them cities, Margaret, St. Louis, Cameron, Chicago, Boss Lady, Chicago. Y'all be safe out there, man. For real, y'all like don't be too loose out here now, for sure. Yeah, it's Halloween weekend, man. Y'all go have some fun. Y'all get out the house this weekend. I'm coming back later on. I'm gonna tweak with y'all later on, man. I'm gonna go and do some stuff right now. I gotta go I gotta go hit the streets a little bit. I gotta go wash my car. I gotta go probably hit the grocery. I know I gotta go to Family Dollar to get some stuff. I gotta go to a couple different places. So I'm gonna come back later on and I'm gonna check with y'all. What Camera said? Camera said it's people in the bushes. I want to say with my yeah, I feel you, Camera. You ain't gotta tell too much on here, yo. It's too many people already trying to get people information and dox people and worried about what the hell the next person got going on and making their own goddamn self look like fools. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't one of those people. My thing is this: if a person on the internet can do anything to me to harm me, then it's something that I ain't doing right. You feel me? So, and when them people do even be trying to come and look and be in the bushes and trying to and see what's going on or whatever, them people's is trash, folks. And to me, they scared. And to me, they just cowards in the bushes. They in the bushes lurking and looking. You feel me? But anyway, we ain't gonna get on them. Like I said, this live right here is all about us. We positive over this side. We over here tweak with each other, and that's all that matters. For the people in the bushes, we just wave at them. Hey, y'all. Hi. Hey, look, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Hey, I'll get back on here later on tonight. I don't know what time, but it's probably gonna be later tonight. Probably same time I was on last night. So y'all have a good day. Like I said, be safe. Y'all go out and enjoy the day. It seemed like I know over here, it seemed like it's nice outside. I'm about to go make a little something shake, and I get back with y'all later. Peace.